Dr. Warder personally gives us the following acknowledgments. Events happen as a confluence involving a time, a place, and a people. These three rivers meet and become one. The happenings in this book, from my birth to the manifestation of my soul identity, are a result of this interaction. My deep acknowledgement goes first to the creator of time and to time itself, to that element which allowed me to explore the universe outside of ordinary chronological sequences. These occasions of temporal exploration, like perennial openings in a cosmic Sabbath, have permitted me to learn about and master the dimension of time. From youth onward, I have been able to utilize doorways which open to travel and wisdom beyond the chronological barriers that so often enslave mankind. I give thanks to the Cosmic Mother and to Gaia, the Earth Mother, for the blessing and inspiration of our planet and its cornucopia of beauty. I have visited many places that are filled with the presence of the sacred. My native Chile, with its glorious Andes Mountains and beaches caressed by the Pacific Ocean, the heights of Machu Picchu in Peru, and Tiahuanaco in Bolivia, the entrances to the rainforests in Colombia and Venezuela, the rhythmical echoes of Brazil, the extensions of Argentina. From early on in my life, I received and gave fruits of soul awareness in all of these countries. As I traveled away from my South American homeland, I experienced a host of locations fragrant with the spirit. The majesty of the Atlas Mountains in Morocco, the strength of Gibraltar, the cathedrals anchoring vortexes of energy throughout Europe, the profoundness of Egypt and Israel, the depth of the different regions of Bharat, India, and the majestic nature of the United States contained in Yosemite, the Grand Canyon, Montauk, Mount Shasta, and Sedona. To all these places, which are organs and members of Gaia, I give my acknowledgement and gratitude. I also give my thanks to the people and other life forms who have enabled me to feel connected and secure in this dimensional life. There are many people besides the ones who I expressly dedicate these pages to that have made valuable contributions to the manifestation of this book. I began to find my teachers early in life, and I have spent a great many pages in this book describing their specific influences on me and my attainment of soul awareness. In this book of spiritual adventure, some of my teachers have been fictionalized. Only a handful have maintained their real identity. Nevertheless, I hereby wish to acknowledge three groups of people: those masters of the past who blessed me with their influence, the team of participants that shaped the book, and those who are my friends. They have all allowed my work to fulfill its intention as a story that serves the reader and contributes to greater enlightenment on our planet. In the first category, there are many people I want to mention. Mr. Alejandro Tarago, headmaster of the Kent School where I spent my teenage years, gave me full encouragement and empowered my self-esteem. Dr. Hernan Alessandri was my guide professor in medical school and a professor of internal medicine in Chile. He was a man who, being a son and a brother of heads of state, knew the whereabouts of policy making. He was the dean of my medical school, introduced high-tech medicine in Chile, and essentially created modern medicine in the country, but he never forgot the importance of the heart and the true element of soul in his teaching and profession. Helena Hoffman, MD, is a courageous spiritual psychiatrist and disciple of C.G. Jung. Her esoteric influences and practical therapeutic teachings showed me at an early stage the importance of psycho-spiritual integration in professional work. These three taught me the importance of intuition, human love, compassion, respect, and ethical responsibility. These qualities allowed me to embark on a journey that was balanced by ethics as a central pivot. They also helped me recognize that management, information, technology, and knowledge only have meaning if there are ethical standards and a valuable final product that benefits the self and others. They were living examples of the true meaning of vocation of service. During my basic sciences courses at university, Umberto Maturana opened my mind to realms of research, which led to a non conventional perception of human physiology. It was the trust of Pablo Neruda which sent me on a literary adventure in my early years. His assistance gave me the means of expressing sentia and consentia, what we would call a balance of the hemispheres today, in a literary or poetic form. I had the honor of sitting in the presence of Alan Watts, R. Buckminster Fuller, and Norman Cousins at different stages in my life. The three masters of profound compassion and love, creative thinking and wisdom, opened my horizons to other dimensions of consciousness. Others I have learned from, and need to mention, Idries Shah, both through his writings and guiding presence, Claudio Naranjo, MD, through his innovative and exploratory charisma, Janet Letterman at Esalen Institute, Mrs. and Mr. Jim Simkin, my female and male shaman friends, Moish Felindres, Lama Thartang, Toku Rinpoche, Prempal Singh Rawat, Rabbi Kuka Cohen. Still others entered my life after the period related in this book. Darshan Singh, The Teachings of Mother Teresa, Tenzin Gyatso, His Royal Highness the 14th Dalai Lama, Sai Baba, Muhammad Afzuluddin Nizami. There are also those contemporary saints and sages who validated the introduction of divine elements into the healing process, taking physicians beyond the Hippocratic Oath to the service of mankind with sympathy and a true feeling for the sacredness in life. Carl Rogers, the late psychologist, Dr. Rodrigo Corazzo, the former president of Costa Rica and founder of the United Nations University for Peace, and Luis Alberto Machado, the former Minister for the Development of Human Intelligence, have all been boosters to my own research and pursuits through their trust in peace and human development, my foundation for world peace. Currently, I am aided by Akio Matsumura, the director of the Global Forum of Spiritual and Political Leaders for Human Survival, Willis Harman, president of the Institute of Noetic Sciences, and Louise Hay, author of You Can Heal Your Life, whose hopeful visions for humankind's future are more than inspiring. My parents at their last stage in life before transcending this world, and my beloved companion, wife, and mother of my three gracious children, deserve my gratitude and full acknowledgement. There are many others that include the thousands of women and men, patients and students, who have taught me variations on the many ways to recover the sacred in our lives. In the second group, those who have shaped this book, there is Leroy Foster and his wife Diane, who captured a vision upon my descent from Mount Shasta just a year ago, and who introduced me to Gary Seidler, Vice President at Health Communications. Gary's loving and professional support, coupled with that of President Peter Vegso, established a relationship of sacred brotherhood. Their empowerment, the astute vision of Barbara Nichols, the editorial attention and insight of Matthew Diner, and the supportive editing, rewriting, and polishing of my ideas and principles by Mark Salzwedel, Christine Baleris, and Erica Orloff, have brought to the reader's hands this book, which we intend to be a valuable contribution to the highest good of all concerned. I would also like to thank Kim Weiss for her insightful comments and her skill at getting the word out on this book. The third group I wish to thank are my many friends. The world of friendship is the web in which our closer communal life flourishes and prospers. There have been many individuals with whom I have grown over the years. You all reside in my heart. I ask of you, a reader who felt inspired by some conscious or superconscious motive to pick up this book, to journey with me through this spiritual adventure and integrate for yourself the elements that are transferable to your own life, making this a work of personal and global value. Signed, Carlos Water, MD, PhD.